Okay, so, I figured this would be fun to do. I haven't made a video in like a month because, due to a combination of like school starting and getting bumped. But fortunately, I had a lot of videos ahead, and I still kind of want to make videos ahead because I want to be chill until Thanksgiving break. So we're doing this. I also have COVID right now, so I apologize if my, voice is a little bit, scratchy, I guess. So, are the Poison Wings a cult? Possibly. We're fixing to run it through some IRL criteria, but it does seem like a cult, like, on first glance, so we're gonna put this through. There's 10 things on this list. I don't think you need to have all of them to be considered a cult. I think, like, the bad ones, like Heaven's Gate, don't even fit all the requirements. So I think you just need a decent amount, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Criteria number 1. The group is focused on a living leader to whom members seem to display excessively zealous, unquestioning commitment to. Now, Belladonna is the leader. We can agree on this, yes. Anyways, is this excessively zealous and questioning commitment? I would argue yes, because they burned down a hive for her. Other than that, I'm not really sure. I don't think we get enough interaction with them in their daily life, but considering that they, burned down a hive, I would check that off. Yeah, number 2, group is preoccupied with bringing in new members. No, I don't think there's been a single, like, new member. I don't even think they could even get new members. Like, what sapling is gonna join the Poison Wings? Not gonna happen. Yeah. Criteria number 3, the group is preoccupied with making money. I don't think so. No. I think they're, is there money? Yes, there is money, but I think they're good. Questioning, doubt, and dissent are discouraged or even punished. I don't think it's punished per se, but it is definitely discouraged. Like, they kind of bullied Blue for not wanting to be a weapon, which was completely reasonable on Blue's part. So yeah, I do think I would consider they definitely discourage and belittle dissent. Yeah. Would Sanju's thing with Willow be considered dissent? I'm pretty sure it's definitely breaking the rules. Yeah. Criteria number, I think this is 4. No, this is 5. Criteria number 5. Mind-numbing techniques such as meditation, chanting, speaking in tongues, denunciation sessions, or debilitating work routines are used to suppress doubts about the group and its leaders. I don't think so. I think they have feasts. I'm not sure if that, I don't think that's mind-numbing. So I'm gonna say no on that as well. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Next one. Leadership dictates sometimes in great detail how members should act, think, feel. For example, members must get permission from leaders to date, change jobs, get married. Leaders may prescribe what types of clothes to wear, where to live, and how to discipline children, and so forth. I would argue yes. First, because Belladonna's in charge, this is an entire ass city, she probably decides who does what job. Not to mention the fact that Sundew is in an arranged marriage because they want to have a baby with, like, really good leaf speak. So yes, I'll give them a point for being a cult for that one. Let's see. The group is elitist, claiming a special exalted status for itself, its leaders, and members. For example, the leader is considered the messiah or an avatar. The group and or leader has a special mission to save humanity. I think that's a gray area, actually. So here's the thing. The way that they talk about other people, I think this gets into, like, the us versus them mentality. But they talk really bad about Hivewings and Silkwings and other Sapwings. And they're like, They act like they're better than them, especially the saplings, like they call them cowards, which is like really mean. Get over yourself. And I do think I know that Sundew at least thinks she's on a special mission, that she's like destined to fix with Pantala because she needs to like grow all the trees back. So I'll give it to them, yeah. So that's 4 in favor. Yeah. Okay. That brings us to number 2. The group has a polarized us versus them mentality, which causes conflict with the wider society. Yes. Okay. They're not members of wider society. But like, I think, Belladonna and Sequoia get into beef very frequently, and they do have an us versus them mentality because, again, they talk really bad about, all the other dragons in Pantala. Okay. Next one. The group's leader is not accountable to any authorities, as are, for example, military commanders and ministers, priests, monks, and rabbis of mainstream denominations. I don't think Belladonna is accountable to anyone else. I think the only thing that can hold her accountable is if somebody makes her be held accountable. So, I'm gonna give a point to them for that as well. Okay, next one. The leadership, wait. Why are only some of these things bulleted? Now I have to go back into it. Hold on. Okay, turns out only some of them were bulleted, which, like, psychopath. Why are you doing that? Okay. Okay, so this is the next one. The group teaches or implies that its supposedly exalted ends justify the means that members would have considered unethical before joining the group. For example, collecting money for bogus charities. Now, here's the thing. I don't think there is a before they joined the group, because everyone's born into it at this point. But I think that a lot of them would say that the ends justify the means, because again, they burned down a whole ass hive. Like, what are you doing here? Like, what? Okay, yeah. Okay, next one. The leadership induces guilt feelings in members in order to control them. I'm pretty sure they control them via other means. Yeah. Okay, next one. Members' subservience to the group causes them to cut ties with family and friends or to give up personal goals and activities that were of interest before joining the group. Again, they didn't join the group, everyone was born into it, so it's not exactly entirely applicable, but it is a big no-no for Sundew and Willow to be dating, so probably. Like, I think they're very isolated within themselves, which leads us to the next one. Amazing transition, I know. Members are encouraged or required to live and or socialize only with other group members. This is true. Like, it's just the city. Like, it's only them. It's only them. So they can't really do anything else. But Briar, they all live in a deadly, poisonous jungle. They can't leave the city. There are saplings right there. Anyways, let's see. Let's count them all up. I think they get most of them. Hold on. Okay, so out of the 13, if my count was correct, out of the 13, I think it's like... Oh, wait, no, this is... Yeah. Out of the 13, it's like a 9 versus 4 in favor of Hivewings being a cult. So, yeah. Congratulations, Sundew, you are a cult baby. Go to a dragon therapist about it when all of this is over. Fuck. I'm gonna go pass out now. On the couch, watching Castlevania, eating ice cream, because somehow I managed to get dumped 1 week and get COVID the next week. So now I'm double miserable. I need to go to bed.